Hello, everybody on YouTube. It's your boy, the Memphis XLR8, back at you with Check This Out. The show we take a look at troll decks, rogue decks, meta decks, casual decks, whatever sort of decks we want to take a look at, and we have ourselves a good old time with them on the Wild West of Yu-Gi-Oh! Today, everybody, we're taking a look at the newer Blackwing support. Didn't think Blackwings needed any more support, but here we are. We got new support. And we're going to be taking a look at this new support and some fresh duels on good old EDO Pro, the Wild West of Yu-Gi-Oh! And we're having ourselves a good time with some nice Swarm the Board and some OTKs, loosely trying to just go second with this deck and have ourselves a good time. So real quick, we're going to go over the deck list and then get right into the duels. So for our main deck today, we are running one copy of a Blackwing Zonda the Timely Night, 3 copies of Simoon the Poisonous Wind, 1 copy of Assault Blackwing Kunai of the Drizzle, 2 copies of Chris of the Crack of Dawn, 3 copies of Bora the Spear, 1 copy of Zephyros the Elite, 1 Shamal the Sandstorm, 3 copies of Suit 3 the Illusionary Spark, 2 copies of Oster the South Wind, 2 Gale the Whirlwinds, 1 Harmattan the Dust, 2 copies of Vada the Knave, 1 Chinook of the Snowstrike, and 1 Roshi of the Squall. Got ourselves 3 copies of Lord of Darkness, 3 copies of Wing Requital, 2 copies of Lightning Storm, and 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. That could be a 3rd Lightning Storm if you feel the need. We have 1 Monsters Reborn, 1 copy of Called by Zagrave, 1 Rank Up Magic Phantom Force, 3 copies of Black Whirlwind, and 1 Black Feather Whirlwind. We have no traps today. As for the extra deck, we have 1 copy of Y Strix, 1 copy Force Strix, 1 Arc Rebellion Xyz Dragon, all as a nice neat package for an alternate OTK. But for the rest, we have 1 copy of Boreas the Evil Wind, 1 Northing the Starlight, 1 copy of Blackwing Armor Master, 1 Blackwing Tamer Obsidian Hawk Joe, 1 copy of Assault Blackwing Rakiri the Rain Shower, 1 Blackwing Dragon, 1 Draco Berserker of the Tenyi, 1 Scarlet Red Dragon Arcfiend, 1 Hot Red Dragon Arcfiend Abyss. We have Time Lord Progenitor Vorpgate, 1 Blackwing Full Armor Master, and the new Blackwinged Assault Dragon. As for the side deck, if you want a monster that can synchro with the things in your grave, go for Vayu, the Emblem of Honor. I wouldn't play him more than 1, but that's just my opinion. There are some ability to go into, the Red Dragon Arc Fiends because they are dark and synchro, and a lot of your cards lock you into dark and or synchro. So if you want to do something different, go ahead and run some Dragon Arc Fiends. Go right ahead. Also, there's another Armor Master if you feel like you need it, but I usually just need 1, so that's good enough for me. Any dark synchro monsters will be more than welcome in this deck, as a lot of your plays, like I said, lock you into darks and or synchros. So things like Satellite Warrior, also good. Things like Assault Blackwing Chidori, good for big numbers. Even some nice draw power is always welcome. We have a lot of draw power, but if you feel like you need more, it doesn't matter if you give your opponent 1,000 life points. You're going to take it away pretty quick. There's also other going second options like Forbidden Drumplet and Twin Twisters if you feel like you have plenty of discard fodder. Imperm is there if you feel like you need a hand trap, your opponent's doing too many combos. And lastly, there's this trap, the Twin Shadow, which is a nice trap, which allows you to take 2 of your banished or graveyard, you take 2 of your banished or graveyard Blackwings, shuffle them into the deck in order to perform a Synchro Summon. One's a tuner, one's a non-tuner. And this counts as a Synchro Summon, and you can play this from your hand if you have 2 or more Blackwing monsters, but I didn't want to overcomplicate the deck, so we're going in it nice and simple, but this is a card worth looking into as like a one-of, maybe, just to be able to get that 1 extra Synchro Summon for if you feel like you need it. So, it's a cool card. It is a cool card, but we're not playing it today. So, that's the deck. Let's go right ahead into EDO Pro now, show this deck off, show you the combos, show you the wombos. Don't forget that if I impress you, consider the buttons down below. Very much appreciated. And so, enough said, let's get right into the duels. Alright, yeah, our first opponent, another day, another card game. We want to try and go second with this deck. We're very much a going second sort of deck. Let our opponent do some stuff, then we do some stuff. In our opening hand, it's got potential. I can already see an Arc Rebellion OTK here, depending on what my opponent's playing, and it looks like he's playing some banished stuff. Well, with Pot of What's-Its-Face at 2 again, I can see that's very much a thing. So this is a Metaphys deck. And he banishes macros. That's good. He banished 2 of these. So he is going to get a double search. Alright. 'Tis what it is. Oh, I barely even had time to explain anything. I barely had time to talk. I'm sure for some of you that's fine, but you know what? We're just going to go into it. We're just going to go into it and try to do some damage. Can I OTK from here? That's a good question. I don't know if I can. I can sure try. Let's see. Any card sent to the grave is banished instead. Well, that hurts a little bit. I do like my grave. I do like it. But if I do enough damage, it won't really matter. So, we'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead and start with the Allure of Darkness. And we're going to draw 2. Okay. Black Whirlwind is good. We'll banish Zephyros, because I don't need it right now. And I can bring it back with Oster anyway. I mean, granted, he's going to get life points every time I do stuff. Which is not fun, but I will live with it. So, yeah, we're going to play our Black Whirlwind and start doing combos. And before I get into the combos, I should tell you guys, I apologize that this, channel's been slow this past May. Just a lot of little things piling up I gotta take care of. But you know what? The month of June will be better. I promise. It's gonna be better. I'm gonna be getting a lot of stuff going. I got 2 special weeks coming up. I'm gonna do a whole week. It's gonna be like the 100 Days Yu-Gi-Oh! Came back. Came back? That's not a word, but I'm gonna pretend it's a word. I'm gonna pretend. But yeah, we got 2 special weeks coming up in June. And more streams, of course. Streams of other games other than Yu-Gi-Oh! Although, another thing I wanted to shout out for you guys at home. Thank you for being very supportive of Ultra Memphis, who did a stream the other day of Master Duel. I appreciate it. It was his first stream. Very robotic. But I appreciate you guys giving him a shot. And hopefully next time his decks will be just a little bit better. We'll see how that goes.
Oh, yeah, the decks are definitely getting better, my dude.
Oh, it's good to hear. It's good to hear.
Yeah, they really got
so
better.
now we're going to go ahead and do...
Credit card.
What? What do you mean?
I said I used your credit card to buy.
How much did you spend?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, no. Okay. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with that later. Okay, I'll deal with that later. Do not touch the credit card again. Do not. Okay. Oh, let a guy near your wallet. Okay. Don't let men near your wallet, ladies. Okay. Anyway. So what we're gonna do? Okay, we have Harmattan the Dust. Settle down. We have Harmattan the Dust. I can summon him from my hand. He gains the level of another monster. This way I can just go for more things. And I could go for Draco Berserker, but that kind of helps him to a degree. I kind of want to go for Armor Master just to have a monster that he can't do jack to. So what we're going to go ahead and do here is... Am I locked anything at the moment? Not yet. Not yet. The problem, though, is that I can't put anybody in the graveyard. So there's really nothing I can do in that respect for going into my Arc Rebellion. So I'm just going to go for Battle for now and see what happens. Because, he's got his trap, he has his spell, and I really probably should have waited to use the Harpy's Feather Duster. Yeah, that was a bit of a misplay on my part, but is okay. We'll live with it. We shall live with it, that is true. We'll live with it. I mean, he's losing all the life points he gained. This is unaffected by every card effect in the game. So, barring kaijus... I think there's, one monster he can, crash into me. But that's about it. So... I mean, I can still make 4 Strix. Well, it adds level 4s. That's the problemo, isn't it? Bit of a problem, that. I'm still gonna make it. You know what? Why not? Let's just make 4 Strix. I'm running very low on time, but it's okay. And I probably messed that up a little bit, but credit cards need to be protected. Okay, so Zephyros will get banished, but that's fine. We're gonna add the new dude, the Illusionary Spark, for later. This guy really helps with extending plays. One of your best hands is starting with Simoon, the Poisonous Wind, and just getting the Blackwing, the Black Whirlwind going. You search this dude out. When he's summoned, and this is not once per turn, mind you, he can search a card that mentions Blackwing Dragon, except for himself. So it's good for getting Samal, and Samal lets me get the new Black Whirlwind. Funny thing about Samal, I actually originally thought he searched Black Whirlwind, which would have been nice, but that is not, in fact, the case. So now he is going to do some damage. He does get that nice wedge counter, which I can abuse later, but right now he's going to be able to summon a Metaphys from the deck, banished during the end phase, as one does. But it's okay. I can live with it. I mean, the worst that happens is he crashes into Armor Master. I can live past that. I mean, Daedalus is cool, but Daedalus doesn't affect Armor Master, because I'm unaffected by all things. But what was I saying? Yeah. Su3, really good start-em-up player. He's really good. You know, and all we have right now is one Black Whirlwind. If you can start a duel with 2, like, you just search everything. If you can start with 3, your opponent might as well rage quit at that point, because really, 3 Black Whirlwinds at once is pretty stupid and beautiful. Okay, monster target for an attack, target of Metaphys, it's banished from the grave, banish this card. Summon that monster in attack mode. Okay, and I have the Knave, which is pretty nice. So let me think. Let's see. I am going to use my Armor Master, steal Daedalus here. I have this power. I can just steal this. I can steal any monster with a wedge counter. Okay, discard a Metaphys, draw 1, banish a Metaphys from the deck, and then this. Opponent summons a monster, target a banished Metaphys, summon it, banish it during the end phase. Other Metaphys is banish this card's face up, target a card opponent controls, banish it. Okay. I believe then this is, let's see, opponent's turn. Change battle position of all monsters except for Metaphys, which again will not affect me in any form. I mean, he can banish the Daedalus, but that's like whatever. I just stole that to get it off the board anyway. That was kind of the point. Kind of the point. How much life will you have? 4,800. Okay, that's cool, very nice. So what we're going to go ahead and do is normal summon our Su3. Su3 will go off and search us a monster. And we'll go ahead and use Black Whirlwind, because why would we not? And so who we're going to search here is... There's many a thing we can do here. Can we go for... Actually, Oster's not a bad idea. I'm going to go ahead and search Oster. 2 mine hand as soon as EDO Pro stops being slow. Because that way when, you know, Oster gets normal summon, which I can get another normal summon off of this, I can bring back one of my banished boys and go for more things. And my opponent surrendered. Okay. Understandable, because I was about to go off the wazoo, but let me explain a little bit more. Su3 was going to get Samal, and I was going to discard it for my Whirlwind. And Whirlwind, once per turn, I Synchro summon, I can revive a Blackwing, so I can just go for more combos. So, that's what this deck is designed to do. We just kind of set up a little bit with a Whirlwind or 2, and then we just play the game normally. We don't need to just make giant negaty monsters or untargetable beasts or... Well, this guy's immune to everything, but he's the one exception. But it's a very straightforward deck, and that's what we want to do today. So, let's go for duel number 2. Try to show off a little bit more. Hopefully we can show off Su3 doing his whole thing, so you get an understanding of how the new dude works. And also the Knave. We didn't get to show off the Knave, so hopefully next duel we get to do both of those things. So let's go ahead and duel number 2, and see where it goes. Alrighty, second opponent, let's go and do it again. And hopefully this time I get to show off just a little bit more. Alrighty, well this is actually not bad. I mean, it's pretty bare bones basic, but I can get out 2 Synchros. I've got Oster, I've got Harmatan, he's got Buster Bleeder. Oh boy. Ha ha! Oh boy! It's Buster Bleeder! I should never do a Mickey Mouse impression, but it's accurate because Buster Blader, you'd think it'd be a very battle-focused archetype, but it's more a lockdown bunch, which is really dumb. But it's what Konami decided. So, okay, so he has to try. What does it do? Control a fusion. Someone wants to list Bunch of Blader. Banish all monster controls. Effect, activate. Target Bunch of Blader. Banish this card. Destroy that card. I see. So basically, what he's trying to say is he's going to summon Buster Blader Boy, which is super easy for him to do. Can I still do a thing? Maybe. The problem for me is, yeah, that thing comes out. And then he can ditch the trap, and then he gets the trap. So, yeah, basically he can trigger this thing and do the fusion summon, which I always found was like a bit of a BS sort of thing Buster Blader gets to do. Just immediately do the fusion with the fusion. Or, okay, no. Yeah, now he gets to do it. Yeah, he gets to do both in the same chain. Well, not quite the same chain, but right after one another. Just a little BS, that's what I'm gonna say. So, now he's got the fusion. This thing is only 2,800, so I think I could deal with it, maybe? Oh, wait, I got Harpy's Feather Duster. What am I talking about? I can definitely deal with it. I can deal with it 9 times. So, what we're gonna do, immediately go Harpy's Feather Duster. Go away. Enough. Oh, I thought that was on the field. Okay, I was worried about nothing. So, basically how this works is he's turning everything I have into a dragon. And everything I have goes to defense mode if it's a dragon, and then it can't do jack. Can't use its effects, can't do much of much. So what we can do, and I'm hoping this works, we're gonna go for Oster. He'll go to defense, but that's not that bad. We'll special summon Chris, the Crack of Dawn, which we can do if we can have a Blackwing, and we'll special summon Harmattan. And normally I'm changing a Harmattan, but I can't right now, but I only need 10 stars anyway. So we're going to make the fully armored Master. I could have also been Time Lord, but he would have been affected, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to make fully armored Master Man. And, oh yeah, Oster. Ooh. Oh. I'm going to put wedge counters and steal his stuff. Stop me from playing, will you? No, you will not. I steal your silly monster, who is now bigger. My monster's bigger. It's only the monsters he can throw. Okay, good. So summon Vata, all the knave. I'm not locked into anything yet, can I? I should probably... Yeah, I should probably synchro with this later so that he doesn't get it back. That seems like a smart and also dickish way to go about it. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So yeah, I figured getting rid of this would be easy, and that it did turn out to be. I did not think it was gonna be this beautiful. So let's go ahead and have the Dragon Slayer slay the dragon. They're both dragons, but I can't tell the difference. That's a dragon, this is a dragon. These guys were dragons at one point. And we're pretty much just gonna wipe his board. Does he have a comeback to this? I mean, he's got the trap in the gray. Yeah, he can banish this to... Destruction Sword cards can destroy battle or... Okay, so he can protect the Buster Blader. That's fine. It's fine. He still takes the damage. That's how we go. He takes the damage. Alright, so we're going to go into main phase 2. I don't want him to get this back, because he does get it back. Actually, it doesn't say anything about him getting it back. Wait, let's see. Destroy all monsters of the field. Oh, actually, I'm just going to end my turn. No. Yeah, I just get to keep this. I was about to make an oopsie, but, no, I don't. No, I don't need to make an oopsie. Because now all his dragons will be negated, and all the Buster babies are dragons. So he can't use the Buster Baby Whelp Boy. Like this thing. He can't use that. He can't even use... Well, actually, if he summons... That's a good question. I mean, he's gonna pop my thing. That's whatever. But, like, if he summoned the Buster Dragon, and he went for another fusion... Remind me, has a few, that turns, let's see, almost opponent control. Okay, so that would not lead to a situation where he would negate himself. But, yeah, he's got Pank and Spank. Good old Pank and Spank. He go like, he goes with Spank. So yeah, he's gonna, no? Huh. You'd think he'd run over Ivada. But no, I guess he really just wants his monster back. Understandable, but I figured he'd do battle first, but okay, whatever. That is fine by me. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is play Wing Requital. I pay 600, I have 2 Winged Beasts, draw 2, draw out the Wazoo? I would love to. I'd love to do that. I don't love what I drew into, because I want them both. But we'll live with it. Let's go ahead and use Vada's effect. I can ditch a monster to the grave, equaling level 8. We're going to ditch Zonda here, and bring out the Winged Dragon. It's kind of weird how Konami made the new support focus on the old Synchro that Blackwings never played. It's kind of a thing they do sometimes to like generate new interest in an older archetype, which I wish they would do with other archetypes that have never been supported, but they don't. I'm looking at Volcanics and or Venoms and or a bunch of others. But is what it is. And we're pretty set. I also have this guy, Kunai the Drizzle. He can change the level of my Synchro, which, you know, I could do. And this guy can be a tuner by summoning from the hand, but I didn't do that. So, there's no point in doing that. Let's just go for battle phase. This is going to be game anyway. I'm just going to attack with everybody. So, an interesting situation where my monster... Never mind. Never mind. I was about to say the game is over, but not quite. I can make Strixie Boy. Do I want to do that? No, I don't. I don't? I don't. I don't have tuner. Okay, your turn. It's fine. What's he gonna do? Hit me with Link Karibo? Okay, to be fair, Link Karibo is very powerful. He's very macho. He is very much up in tightness. In tightness is not a phrase. I don't think that is a phrase. If it is, I think it's wrong. Well, yeah, he's got Link Karibo, but, like, what is he gonna do? Well, if he plays Magic Cylinder, it won't do nothing, because Blackwing Dragon can absorb burn damage. It's a funny thing with this guy. He just absorbs burn damage. Okay. I probably should have expected this. Yeah, because then he gets the trap card he can play this turn. The trap card can ditch the other trap card in order to do the fusion and the synchro all in the same turn. Which will mess me up to a degree. All I need him to do is, like, do a monster effect, though. Although I don't think that's gonna work quite as well as I'd like it to do. Oh. Does he not have enough to do the thing? No, he does not. So he's got the Buster Dragon, and that's about it. So let's go ahead and use Blackwing Dragon's other effect that never gets used. I can remove all the counters, weaken an opponent's monster, and then he'll take, what, he'll take 700 damage for every counter I remove, basically. Every bit of attack he loses. So let's go ahead. There's nothing else I can summon. I've got, like, 2 spells in the hand. Lightning Storm just here to clear boards and things, and... You know what? For shits and giggles, I'm gonna make this a level 1. There is literally no point to doing this. Unless I, like, exceed, so I do have it exceed, and I suppose I could have done that, but at the same time, not important. So, let's go for the battle phase. We'll go ahead and get rid of Link Karibo. Sorry, brother. You're gonna have to go. Gonna have to go. Well, I will give my opponent some credit. You know, I thought this duel was over, but he made it last a little bit longer with that battle fader. Unless, oh wait, no, he can banish this thing to protect himself, right? No, that's not a destruction sword card. Only the Buster Blader is a destruction sword card, as well as I think the babies, or at least one of the babies. Okay, no, he still has one more turn. I keep underestimating this guy. He's gonna pull out, like, Dragoon or something. Which, admittedly, wouldn't do anything, really. I mean, it would do a little bit, but not like... It wouldn't do much, let's put it that way. I really wish this was a thing. I definitely should have made that. Well, yeah, I should have made that level 4. Maybe next turn I'll show off the Y-Strix thing just for shits and giggles. Like I said, I'm trying to show off as much as this deck can do. And we haven't yet done, like, a giant combo. Like I said, Simoon is really your one-stop ticket to lots of big combos, but we haven't drawn it, sadly. Which is weird, because I played 3 of the darn thing, plus all the draw power out of the wazoo. And, okay, he's digging for something. He dug for this. I mean, there's nothing that can affect Armor Master. But still. Okay, but I have a non-winged beast. So what we're going to go ahead and do, activate Drizzle. Just to dunk on this guy, just a smidge. Make this guy level 4. There we go. That'll become level 4. I can go ahead and make a yugioh. Actually, I don't even really need to do this, do I? I can literally just make 4 Strix. Like this. I already have rank up magic. And my opponent will surrender. Okay, well, either way, I was just trying to do a little extra thing there. But, again, this is a situation where Full Armor Master's immunity just comes in handy against lockdowns like that, where your opponent's got a bunch of monsters, like, you know, if your opponent has a certain thing going on, they can't do it. Full Armor Master gets around things like the Buster Blader lock, because he's bigger than Buster Blader, and he doesn't get turned into no dragons. So, there's duel number 2. Let's go ahead for duel number 3. Might just do one more duel. Hopefully Simoon shows up, and I can finally show off Samal, because I have some things I want to talk about Samal. He's actually very important. But for now, let's go for duel number 3, and see how it goes. Alrighty, third, and we'll see. Maybe final opponent. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I like myself long episodes, but I don't like them to be super long if I can help it. Alright, well, at least Silfree's here. And things I can summon. So, even if I don't have Simoon, I can at least show off some of the new stuff. And my opponent did a lot of nothing. So, I'm fine with that. So, we're just gonna go with it. Brick. Ouch. I'm sorry to hear that, my dude. That happens. It's sad, but it's true. I mean, I thought I didn't really brick, but I didn't get the thing I wanted. But it works just as well, because, you know, I've got Suth3 here. Got Black Whirlwind here. I'm going to go ahead and special summon... Or not special summon, I'm going to search. So many things I can get. I'm going to get the Knave. Well, it's the third duel. I can dick around with this one. And we're going to get Samal. Or Shamal, I should say. Of the Sandstorm. He's the newest searcher. I originally thought this guy searched out Black Whirlwind, but he doesn't. He actually searches the new Whirlwind. Which is a nice extender. I really just like this guy, though, because look at him. He looks like a Pokemon. He looks like Spearow. He literally looks like a Spearow. It's crazy. It's nutty. I love it. I absolutely love it. But he's really an amazing card. Because, what was it, once per turn, if I Synchro a Blackwing, I can banish him to recover any of my Blackwings from the grave. Which is really cool. But we're not going to use that just yet, but soon we will. So we're going to use Suth3's effect. I can tribute a Blackwing to get a token. The level 2 token. I will take some burn, but it's fine. What's more important is that we are going to get... And if I had... I do get another normal summon if I go for nothing, but I don't really need to do that. If I had Oster, which I could have gotten, but I decided not to, I could have done that, but it's fine. We're going to go for this guy, Boreas the Evil Wind, which, when he's summoned, I can ditch a Blackwing to change his level, which is nice just for setting up the grave and things. We're going to bring back Gale, but we will not use Shamal, not yet. I like to save Shamal for later. If you do Shamal too early, you can mess yourself up. So we're going to send Zephyros to the grave. I can also summon, or send Zonda, and that'll cheat out Simoon. I do want to do lots of damage. But I also want to send Zephyros for the express purpose of, stuff. The stuff. Yeah, I know. Time is a-rolling, and we will keep on a-rolling. Yeah, I probably should have sent somebody bigger, but this works just as well. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm up to. Because I can make Ark Rebellion in here, man. I can make all sorts of things, but we'll keep it nice and simple. 2, 4, 6. I think this is game here. Pretty sure this is one of those OTKs the children talk about. I mean, granted, kind of a cheap OTK considering my opponent did nothing. But I'll call that an OTK. Because I still have Borthe not at once per turn. So I guess we'll have to do a bonus 4th duel, because that was literally my opponent doing nothing. But I did get to an OTK, and I did 3 synchros. Could have done more. Definitely could have done more. So let's go for one more duel. Let's go for one more. Alrighty, 4th and final opponent of the day. It's been a good day for Blackwings. We haven't even seen... Where have you been all day? Where have you been? Where have you been? Prima donnas. Can't stand them. I cannot stand prima donnas. Because they do this to me every single time. I can't stand it. And we up against Melffys or Ojamas. Could be either or. I'm fine with either one. I like both decks. I'm just curious, which is it going to be? Okay, it is going to be the Naturia Beast lock. I've done this to people before, and I know exactly what's going to happen. He'll go for Naturia Beastie Boy. And that's a tricky one. Hold on. Let's see. Spell is activated. I don't know. Does that stop? I think Simoon will be fine. I'm pretty sure Simoon's fine. He does get an extra draw, though, so depending... Okay, this is the Melffys. The most powerful deck in all of Duel Monsters, some might say. And this is the one that prevents destruction by effect. And also, you're going to recover everything and draw 1 card. Okay. So this could be tricky. Melffys, when they got support, woo! That was some spicy stuff. Staring contest. Reveal a beast, add a Melffy with a different name, place a reveal monster on the bottom of the deck. And he didn't activate that. Well, not yet. He might still do. No. Okay, so that implies he has exactly the Melffy that he wants to have. He got the puppy. Okay, he got the puppy. Which is the nasty one. Ooh, we got Wallaby too. It's not good. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we in the business call a not-so-good situation. I mean, we'll give it a shot in the butt. We'll give it a shot up the arse, that we will. So we're going to go ahead and... How does this thing work again? Opponent summons, bounce, summon, Calantosa, okay. Thinking ditch Suthri, I guess? Aha, this does not stop Black Whirlwind. Take that, Naturia Beast. You can stop me from playing them, but you can't stop the effects. Granted, yeah, Wallaby will summon 2 Melffys from a Woodrick. Those being who? The Seal? Yeah, the Seal, because that would let him synchro. Oh, wait, isn't that only from the hand? It might be, but it might also not be. If it is not be, that's a problem. Because then he can bounce my stuff. Although I believe that's an automatica thing. Okay, so okay, Cat and Fenny. Interesting. Oster. Yeah, Oster, because then I can just bring back Suthri. It's even better than what I was thinking. So we'll bring back Oster the Southwind, be like, hello. Get back Suthri, and then we'll get this. Because if I can drop a full armor master, that's going to mess this guy up a lot. Although I don't think he's going to allow me to do that. A man can dream. Okay, so Calantosa. This searches whoever. What does this one do? Summon a Melffy from the hand except for himself, and you have the Wallaby. Although you've already used the Wallaby's effect. Yeah, and so he can't use the Wallaby again. Although, this might be the part where the seal comes into play. I haven't played Melffys in a while. I don't remember the exact specifications of a seal. All I remember is that it is a vicious killing machine capable of the synchro summoning. That's what it does. I shouldn't make jokes about the K-word right now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't want to talk about it right now. Memphis had some bad feels, and that's all I'm going to say about it right now. So remind me, Steel. Face up beast, other than Melffy, return to the hand this turn, summon this card from the hand. Okay, so yeah, anytime he wants, synchro summon, and then bounce a thing. Double misclicks. Oh no. Oh no. I hate it when that happens. I feel bad for this guy. Like, I don't feel bad so much as I don't like it when my opponent misclicks, because now he's got the seal. And I don't think he wanted to go for the seal. Although he does, yeah, I'll go ahead for the seal now. Now he can Synchro Choken. And Suthri. Hey, you are only when you're normal summon Suthri, but I mean you're still on the board. I mean you're still a viable option. Okay, you're still a thing. I mean you can still do the synchro thing with you. So who's getting synchro summoned? Desert Loke. Oh wait, this is. Oh no, he's gonna go for one of those advanced Melffy's plays. I thought he was gonna go for the one dude. He's going for another dude. 6. Go for an 8, a 10, or an 11. That's a lot of levels. Okay, 8-star. Into whom? Dragite. Interesting. I mean, he does have a water in the grave, but he already had spell negates. Oh, and I gotta discard a card. I guess Monster Reborn, because I can't use it. I mean, I don't know what that was supposed to accomplish, but okay. So we'll summon Harmattan of the Dust. Do his thing. I'm really concerned at what these set cards are. Because you'd think if that was a thing... Let's see. I mean, I could summon the Progenitor, but that doesn't really help, sadly. I could go for Draco Berserker, but that doesn't help me either. Let me think. If I only had more. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do... That's 6 stars. Oh, what's my time looking? I got plenty of time to think. I got time to think and think and think some more. I really think I should just, like, you know, do some stuff. Go for full armor master. And I could steal his Naturia Beast so I can play my spells, but I've already gotten rid of my spells. So, really not that big of a deal. So we're going to attempt to get ourselves another tuner. Because if you're playing the synchros, you need more tuners. Oh. I probably should have done that first. Okay, not a huge issue. It could have been an issue, but is not an issue. Not really. So what we're going to go ahead and do is... Stores a monster, banish a Blackwing. In defense mode. I could steal his Naturia Beast. I just wonder how effective that would be. You know what? I haven't shown off Boreas, really, so let's do that. You know, let's just have fun with it. So we'll use Boreas. We're just going to go ahead and dump it due to the graveyard. In this happenstance... Send some all. Why not? We're also going to summon Gale the Whirlwind and Bore the Spear. OG members, they can just summon themselves whenever I feel like it. And let's go ahead and make Dragite smaller, because he's actually as big as Full Armor Master. And I'd like this to die. I would very much appreciate it. Let's see. I can pop 2 with Raikiri. Or, even better, I could pop 3 cards. So what we're going to go ahead and do is make Raikiri the Rain Shower. This will activate Samal's effect in order to get back Bora just because he's bigger. That's why I got that buyback. And so now what we're going to do, actually, I need to leave a space open because of Boreas. Let's not forget that. We're going to activate the effect of Raikiri, get rid of this card, and this card, and I'm just going to kill that. So let's get rid of all this back row. I don't trust the back row. The back row is not good. Aha! He had something. Any number of dudes that are banished from the graveyard and link a tri-brigade using only those monsters. So he gets a link too. Does Vergie help him in this situation? I don't think it does. During your... Okay, so this doesn't do anything. He just wanted to, like, have a monster on the board. Neat. I wish I had the level 5 in here. And let's special summon Orochi the Squall real quick, because I think I can do even more here. It's just plays for days. And no, I don't want to do that. This is a tuner. Alright, Raikiri is also a tuner. Okay, so we're not gonna get to do that part. But that's fine, so... Oh, wait. Well, I don't get to steal the beast. It's fine. That was just an additional add-on. It's not that important. I could have stolen this and stopped all of his spells, but whatever. Let's see. Oh, wait, I can use it from the face up in the field. Never mind. I will steal this beast. This is mine now. You can't have it back. Ever. And now I think this is... Well, Melffy is mostly monster effects, but not having any of his spells will certainly hurt. I mean, I've got 30 cards in my deck. I can negate 15 spells. That's half of his deck. I'm pretty sure we're pretty darn set. So, we're going to attack the seal, unless this does something when it's attacked, but I don't think it does. We will be good. Woo! Oh, yeah, Simoon's... I forgot about Simoon. Yeah, I lose Black Whirlwind in the end phase if I use Simoon. And then I take 1,000 damage, which is a little annoying, but whatever. Whatever. I mean, what does he need to do to win this duel? A lot. Granted, I suppose if he had, like, Ronin Raccoon Sunday, that would be a problem. Because then he could make the token and beat over Armor Master, or just beat over anybody, really. But we'll see. I mean, he's got 2. If Kit hits the grave, he'll get to send Nerval and then search other things. Joy and Melf? Okay. Some direct attack action. Let's see. Detached material. Melffy's can attack directly this turn. He gets that counter. And then the Kit goes up. Alrighty. He ain't dead. He might look dead, but he ain't nearly dead. I tried real hard to kill him. I tried real hard. This is only turn number 3. That's how intense this back and forth is. Between big birds and small creatures. And if I know nature, the birds should win, provided I can catch the small creatures. Alright, so he'll go for Kara, so that gives him the option of going into Charade. Ooh, that's not good. Charade is just as big as Armor Master. Okay, well, this is not good. He can just crash into full Armor Master. This is gonna be tricky. I mean, as long as I have a tuner, I can at least do something. That's the thing about Blackwings. All I need is to have a tuner on the board. Alright, so Charade will banish whom exactly? Good question. I have many options. Okay, yeah, he'll hit my Raikiri. So now... Yeah, Shrek will crash into Full Armor Master. He will get back a monster. Add a beast whose level equal less than the number of banished monsters, so level 4 lower, which is like any of the Melffys. So, dog or wallaby? I will guess wallaby indeed. And now, he'll probably hit that Shuria beat. No, he'll attack me directly. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. I can deal with that. Remind me how Wallaby works. It's like during his end phase, he can summon it from the hand, and he's also going to make double A Zeus. Damn. I was really not looking forward to double A Zeus, because I think that kills me. I would like to point out, just for the record, I didn't lose to Melffys. I lost to this mother. Alright, well, I think I'm probably lost here, ladies and gentlemen. Just because this thing is just, like, insane comebacks. Okay, wait. Not dead yet. Oh, wait, I need a monster in my hand. Never mind, I'm still pretty much dead. Unless he doesn't draw a monster, I'm pretty much screwed, because any Melffy, or pretty much anything, yeah, Melffy hide and seek. Melffys hide and seek. Alright, well. Still fingers crossed. If he doesn't get a monster, I can at least survive a turn. And if I get a monster, I can go for some moon. And then a 10th... No, I'm dead. I am dead. It was, like, really good back and forth. And, yeah, my opponent misclicked a couple times. And that's why, you know, things didn't go 100% his way. But it looks like this time the critters will survive. You know, he'll just make Sunday, and I'll be dead. You could have gone for style points, my friend. You could have. Okay, well, regardless, that is sadly a loss, but it was a really good back and forth. We did get to show off a lot of what we could do. It's just a shame that we had to do into Zeus, because that's a thing that we can't really deal with, because that's just non-targeted, non-destruction, banish the board. But, you know, is what happens. So let's go for the end screen. We'll talk more about this deck. Alrighty, Blackwings with the new support. We got ourselves 3 wins out of 4, which I think is very respectable. We got to do pretty much everything our deck can do. I mean, I never made Arcfiend Abyss, but that's like a once-off thing, and I never did make Assault Wing, which I could have at pretty much any time. It just really didn't come up as like a necessary thing, you know. He has a thing, like, if he's for like going first, really, Assault Wing. You know, your opponent activates a bunch of effects, and you get all those counters, and you can remove counters to blow up the board, but, like, that's a going first thing, or possibly a comeback thing. But, regardless, I'm happy with how the Blackwings played, you know. It's still a lot of the old combos, but with some new stuff on the side, and I do love, I love Shamal, and I love his look, so thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, consider the likes and the subs and things like that. Trying to build ourselves back up and get to that 600 goal. And next time, I'm going to make a poll for what I want on the next duel. I want to do something I haven't done in a while. A deck that's changed a lot. That's what I want to do. But thank you for watching. Metaphys has to sign out and make sure that my bank account is not empty. And I'll see you guys again next time with more Yu-Gi-Oh! Action. Until next time, y'all take care.